Welcome, Hellions. It is Organization Day, and to start off, I will say that Phoenix Video Services is folding simply because we had two customers. I'm sure that if I had had more time to invest into it and hit it harder and whatnot, then it would have been a lot better. And yes, I was going to start the vlog off today being like, howdy ho, Hellions. So the website for Phoenix Video Services is already down. The Facebook will be soon to follow. And then I'm not sure if I want to see if I can't sell this or not. This is the Toshiba VHS to DVD recorder. If you guys want to give me $100 plus shipping on it, I'd be happy to ship it to you. It's brand new. It's been used a couple times, and yeah, I don't know, it's got the manuals in the box and everything. Going through organizing things today, I found these are some power cords for computers, but the important thing is that they are 3-wire, including the ground prong, because I want to wire them into the exit signs that I got a couple weeks ago. So that's one thing that you guys can expect, a little bit of wiring, because wiring is wiring is my forte. Apparently stacking things nicely in the room without having them fall is not. I was going to come out here and do this little segment of me talking and you guys watching the helicopter fly around and around and around, but the helicopters say for indoor use only, and there's a reason for it. The sensor on them is infrared, so it bounces off the walls and whatnot to keep in contact with this. It bounces around like the whole room. The light from the sensor does. So when you bring it outside, it doesn't have that, so it ends up going a couple feet out this way and then falling straight down, because that's what, oh look, it's a dog. Squirrel, dog. Because that's what it's designed to do when it loses signal. Hey guys, so I've asked you this before, I'm going to ask you again because I would really like to see this or do this. Birdhouses. Haunted birdhouses. What do you guys think? Wouldn't that just be really, really awesome? I think it'd be cool. It'd be a cool concept. And if we did them, hold on, car, vlog bombing. What's that guy doing? He's holding the camera up. Oh, ho, ho, and he's got a red nose like Rudolph. Oh, ho, ho.
See, you did it this morning and it's already half shrunk.
It's half shrunk? Mm-hmm. I'm half the nose I used to be. And I'm sorry, the camera's all jiggly right now. This doesn't have as good of anti-shake as the Flip had. Anyway, haunted birdhouses. Please post it down in the comments. If we had them for $20, would that be something that you guys might want, or would you just want to see them? I don't know. I was thinking it'd be a cool thing for her to do while she's at home with a baby.
If you'd let me.
Make some haunted birdhouses and then go down to West Coast and sell them for $20 each.
Doesn't that look like a haunted house right there? The old, with the dead trees and the old house.
Yeah, cool.
It looks like it's from the 40s or something. It's decrepit and...
Ooh, I like the roof peak. Oh, it is an older house though.
Yeah. An older house and has the dead trees all around it and stuff.
Maybe this is the house that everybody talks about.
What house?
You know, the scary house in your guys' block when you're a kid growing up or whatever. Maybe this is the scary house. Ooh. Watch a little old grandma comes out and chases us with a broom.
Oh, I hate to live next
and then jumps on it and flies away. That is kind of cool though.
Is it even lived in?
I don't know. Wow, I've never noticed that house before.
It's creepy. It's giving me the creeps.
Something I've been meaning to tell you guys today, and I've been trying to find a good place and a good time to do it, so now's as good a time as any. Updates to the website. That's the next thing that needs to happen. I want to work on it tonight, and you guys will see that if I do it here in a second. But...
You gonna miss Walking Dead?
Oh my gosh, The Walking Dead's on tonight?
Yeah.
Well, no, I'm not.
Tonight is gonna be explosive, too. They said there's a lot of shit going on tonight.
Sorry, guys. Explosive. A lot of things going on tonight.
Yeah, what time is it?
6:15.
It's on right now on the East Coast, damn it.
Oh.
Don't let me look at Facebook. I don't want to read any updates.
All right, don't look at Facebook. Don't read any updates. Anyway, speaking of updating. Ooh, nice segue, huh? Ooh, pallet. Update to the website. I want to get that all done so that I don't have to even think about it, except for maybe a blog update on it every once in a while. But I don't even want to think about it until end of August type period. So that's next. And then, what?
Hi.
Are we having a private conversation? Get off me, Mom. You're cramping my style. Hey, get off me.
He was just sitting there looking up at the sky, and he just looked so cute, I had to stop and kiss him.
So anyway, updates to the website. That's the third time I've said that. Those are tall trees. There's pictures of a squirrel on them. I missed my tree.
Will you focus on what you're talking about?
Oh, god dang it.
Update website.
Yes, update website. And then the truck windows have to get fixed because I got to move the truck out from underneath the carport and it can't get wet on the inside of the truck. And then from there, we start building tombstones.
About time.
I know, right?
I kind of wanted to do it.
I kind of want to do it too.
Like bring Phoenix outside and build some tombstones.
Good news, bad news, good news. Wait, no. Good news, bad news, bad news, good news, bad news. Good news, I'm starting to do something that may not look like it, but it is Halloween related. That's good. B, remember those 2 exit signs that I got that I probably had in the vlog just a little while ago? This is one of them. This is the LED one that is self-contained with the transformer and the circuitry and the battery to keep all this alive in the event of a power outage. Remember that one? Well, I bought both of these at the same time. Apparently, oh, this is not that type. Very, very lame. Because, I mean, if the power goes out, I want the signs to be self-contained. That way, you know, you don't have to have a separate circuitry to sense when the power has gone out to turn the sign on. That other sign isn't going to work for me. So, the exciting thing is with the cords I found, I'm at least going to get this one wired up today to make sure that it stays lit, that it lights up. So here we go. First of all, 3 cords need 3 prongs. Don't take the ground prong away. There's a reason for it, okay? Electrical 101. You need to stay grounded. You guys need to stay safe, okay? If it has 3 wires on it, keep it 3 wires. I'm just saying, I forgot to say, before you guys get started, you need one of 2 things, either coffee or alcohol. So if you don't drink, get some coffee. If you don't do coffee, do some alcohol. If you don't do either one, then I don't see how you make it through life. You must smoke, and I don't do that right now. So anyway, okay. I'm prop building, sorry, I got distracted. Squirrels. Do I need to solder my connections? No, you really don't. You can just strip them, strip both ends, and use the wire nuts. Those are the twist-on ones that twist them together. You could just do that. I prefer not to. I like to have all my connections sturdy and non-resistive, because anytime you break contact like that and then put them back together, use a wire nut, there's more resistance there than there is in soldering the contacts. Cut the end of the wire and then strip new wires. You're never going to be able to solder to copper that is old or tarnished. It needs to be clean copper for the solder to work. So you need to make sure that your connections are clean. Now we know why my nose is red. This right here, guys, is called tinning the tip, and if you need more information on it, then you can go and take a look at one of my tutorials. It's soldering 101. But basically, always make sure that you solder to the component, not to the gun. So you use the gun or the soldering iron to heat, and then you bring your solder to the piece and you tin it just like that. Very simple, very neat. Thank you, my wonderful assistants.
Trying to figure out what you're doing.
Yeah, what's Daddy doing?
I used your soldering iron last August when I made the meat hooks.
Yes, but you used it to melt.
Yes, to melt.
How were the fumes on that?
I was like, but then I stopped because I was pregnant.
Solder has chemicals in it known to the state of California to cause cancer. So if you use solder in California, don't sniff it. It'll cause cancer. Any other state, that's fine, including Alaska and Hawaii. So the same concept when you solder the 2 joints together. Because I tin the 2 tips, meaning what I just got through doing is just putting solder on one side, and then I'll put solder on the other one, and then when I bring them together, I'll put just a little bit of solder on the end of the gun, and then I'll heat both pieces and stick them together. As long as you do this correctly, there's no problems. If you don't do it correctly and you don't allow the parts to heat enough, then and you start getting like globs of solder on there, then it's not going to work, and it's called the cold solder joint. It's going to fall apart. Before you solder, put the heat shrink tubing on. Just make sure it's like not close here so it doesn't heat up. And then, yeah, you can either use a heat gun or, yeah, fire, slow down, Beavis. Yeah, no way, fire, fire, like kitty caca, pretty cool. Alright, so the sign is done. In just a second we'll plug it in, but I just wanted to try this real quick because I can make it go straight up and I can make it go up really high. I just don't know how I'm going to do this and this at the same time. I don't know how this is going to work, but I'll try. Wow. Uh-oh. Oh shit. Oh shit. Ah. Oh, oh. Woo. In the plastic. Did you guys see how high that was? That was insane. It was almost as high as the moon. It's another first for Phoenix. He's grabbing at the water.
I can get it. I know. It's just nothing to grab onto. Oh, my toe.
Make his hand splash again. Hi, Mama. Hi, Daddy. Hi. I can't wait any longer. I must plug it in now. One of three things will happen. Either A, it will work, B, it will not work, or C, it'll explode and cause a huge fire.
Daddy,
what?
I could use your help, please.
Hold that thought. Alright, back again. Attempt number 2. So maybe it's saying something. Excuse you. Excuse you. So here we go. Are you guys ready? Dun 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 dun. Are you ready? You want to see this, don't you? Dun 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 dun. And plugged in.
It didn't work. Would that be a fail?
I don't know. Maybe it needs to charge the battery up. Maybe it's not supposed to be on unless the power goes away. So I don't know if this is a fail yet or not. Okay, guys, I looked at the bottom and they've got this little light saying AC on. Well, the AC's not on. So I go and I start taking a look at it and I'm like, wow, I don't remember an orange wire. Apparently there's an orange wire that should have went to one of those other wires. Grr, so I gotta figure out which one it is. I apologize, guys. I wanted to get something done and get like a project done today for you to show you that yes, I'm starting to build, but it's not looking that way. So if you guys are electricians or know anything about this, am I correct in thinking that I found this online? Line voltage to be applied 120 volts or 277 volts. 277 volts is for the orange wire. 120 volts, it looks like, is for the black lead and the white lead, so your hot and your neutral. And your 277 obviously you don't need to use because we're using 120 volts. So what gives? So in other words, this doesn't work because I've hooked up the 120 volt side and it's not working. That's the way that I see this. So anyway, if you guys know something more than I do, let me know. But anyway, right here it says energize AC supply LED display will come on. It doesn't. Facebook question of the day for the 23rd. I said third. I meant the 23rd. Best trick or treat memory. Go! Frank Wallace. Me and my wife's first time walking around trick-or-treating. It was the first time I got to meet my 2 stepkids. They were 2 and 3 at the time. And we had lots of fun. It's not every day you get to fall in love with 3 people at the same time on Halloween. That is awesome. And now, directly into COC. What are you doing?
You took all these pictures of me and Phoenix and I want them.
Awoken Nightmare. Looks like you guys had a fun day, a nice day out with the family, followed by a Hellmouth fire. What more could you ask for? I know, right? It was a good day. And the weather was better yesterday than it was today, and it was supposed to be the reverse. It was supposed to be better the day today than it was yesterday. Jason Daniel, Whoa! Total coincidence. I play the harmonica. Do you really? Could you do us like record something that sounds like the Roseanne theme but isn't? Like make it your own so that we're not infringing on copyright? That would be so freaking awesome. Alan Main. Hi everyone, my nose is like that at the moment. It's a total pain. I know, it's so freaking embarrassing, and that's why I just kind of like called it out and said, hey guys, take a look at this. Because I know you guys can see it and I'm not going to hide it. I could do this the whole vlog. Howdy ho neighbor. Virus Haunt. Looks like your redneck is creeping around to the front of your face. Sorry man, couldn't resist. That's okay guys, let me have them. Mr. Trav272 makes reference to combining the living room and dining room. So that's awesome. I didn't understand that about my house being naked though. Emerald Gypsy Heart. Handicap accessibility fail. Phoenix's face was priceless at the fire, like he was enjoying his firsts. Which I think he was, but she's not listening because she's intent on doing that. And Lori Lee, oh my god, that was funny. Good thing you didn't get fresh with Troy's cousin. LOL.
I was reaching down lower, but when I heard the guy's voice say, oh, that was really scary, I was like, oh crap, that was not Troy. So I just like plastered myself against the wall until he kept going. Halloween props forever.
Looks fun, too bad I can't do any campfires anymore because someone called the fire department on us. That sucks. And planking died. LOL. Do the Harlem Shake.
No Harlem Shake.
Drop Dead, I must have missed something. The contest thing you talked about, are you looking for stuff to give away? Well, originally I was looking for, like, vendors, if they wanted to, like, you know, offer up some stuff for some, you know, I'd be, you know, dropping their name and everything like that. Proscalin913, Troy, I would love to be a part of your haunt crew, but unfortunately I live in Kansas City. I'm sorry. It's the thought that counts, though, right? ABC Noise 2, handicap access is usually added as a second thought. I work for a man in a wheelchair and I encounter it every day with him. Apparently people in wheelchairs never shop for furniture. I had to walk in front of him through the whole store, moving things out of the way so that he could get past while the salesman watched. Really? The salesman didn't, like, help? Isn't that what salespeople are supposed to do? I love the family picture at the park.
Yeah, I just saw it for the first time. Just like right now.
Creepy Hollow. Every time y'all mention that algae, I think of King of the Hill and the Itchy Algae episode. Love that show. Don't know why they canceled it. It was totally rad. It was totally rad. And I'm sorry that they canceled it. And honestly, I didn't know that they canceled it. So that kind of sucks. Because, tell you what, man, on dang King of the Hill, man, I'm watching the show all dang time, man, until I start vlogging, man. I don't watch it no more, man. So anyway, guys, happy hunting. See you tomorrow.
That was another terrifying tale from the Hellmouth. Tune in tomorrow, boys and ghouls, for another terrifying chapter.